To break it all down, let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Ines Ferré, who's tracking the market action for us this morning. Ines.
Yeah, Kiko, and just taking a look at this Bank of America fund manager survey, it surveys some 272 fund managers, and 85% say that global inflation will be declining in the next 12 months. But here's the kicker. The consensus now sees stagflation as a scenario. 92% expecting stagflation. So what is stagflation? This is where you see growth that's slowing while inflation that still remains above average. Also, one other note about this survey, the majority of the participants expect the Fed to stop raising interest rates once the personal consumption expenditures index, that's the Fed preferred gauge there, once that falls below 4%. Right now, it's at 5.1%, Akiko.
And a New York Fed survey showing a record high jump in gas outlook. What more do we see there?
Yeah, that's right. This New York Fed survey looks at 1,300 households, and those households now say that inflation in the next year will rise 5.9%. Before that reading was 5.4%. Also, over the next 3 years, that timeline, inflation is expected to rise, according to them, by 3.1%. Before it was 2.9%. So an uptick in inflation. And one factor that you could have seen this reading for the month of October from this survey is because of gasoline prices, which increased. So that could have risen expectations. Also want to mention food inflation, because that's expected, according to these participants, to rise by 7.6%. Before it had been 6.8%. And also they're going to see a deterioration in the labor market, because 42% expect unemployment to rise by next year. Akiko.